All right. Morning, guys. Um, Anybody in here? Probably not. Let's see. What are we doing today? I don't really have anything big uh, that I'm really itching to work on today. I think yeah, we're just gonna do more of the same shit. Geez, should I even tell people I'm live? Yeah, probably. Let's see. And this one, right? More of the same. Okay. Oh yeah, we're starting now. Yep. All right. So what do I want to do? We could do some more work on that context menu, or yeah, there's also a lot of. So I got to do a lot of artwork. I got to build a. I want to build a like a test level, not a test level, like a just a little empty placeholder level for the title screen, just so it'll launch faster. And what else? Oh, yeah, kitty. Yeah, the GLTF format is not really the most efficient for loading. Um, it actually takes a few seconds to load all these models and stuff. Um, something like whatever Godot uses internally, for example, I think it's got to be more like a binary format that just drops right into the engine, kind of like what I had in my older engine. Um, I don't know. Maybe at some point we'll do a loader like that. They'll just drop right into the Raylib internal formats, or maybe Raylib. Maybe someone else will do that, and I won't have to. Then I'll just have to write a converter. Um, like a just write a make file to convert any of my GLTF files over to the internal format. That's like way down the line though. Um, so instead of that, we could also do like a custom binary format. For Raylib internal Raylib structures. Need a little converter tell and make file to I don't know, just a thought. Just an optimization. Oh, let's see what else we got here. We're pretty much done with this stuff. I'll keep these notes around a little bit longer though. I gotta organize some of these things. Like, oh, there's like a Lua reference manual that's also kind of useful. even though the official docs do suck. I don't know. I don't know. Should probably just make my own little cheat sheet. I want to make a Blender script or something to do compositing. Yeah, that might be a good one to tackle today. Then for the engine, we got to do. All right, we've got inventory. That's coming along pretty good. Turn-based is coming along, kind of UIs. We got to get to AI pretty soon, and AI and collisions, and I guess the animation is a little lower on the list. I mean, it works now. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, like blending two different animations at the same time, that kind of stuff. So let's see, we got an easy fix, we got collisions, that's going to be a lot of work. AI, a lot of work. Animations, a lot of work. Nav mesh pathfinding. Maybe we can start simple. Jiggle. We got to work on the jiggle. I don't want to call it jiggle physics, but jiggle bones. Yeah. Then shaders, light systems, all that stuff. Particle systems. Yep. Then we got the startup, and let's see, we got to load so we gotta have a load a title screen level, and then load starting level and NPCs, and yeah. Yeah, I suppose that needs to be up toward the top. Actually, yeah. Easy stuff, hard stuff. And the collisions aren't particularly hard, it's just a lot of work. And we're going to need to do some optimization, which will, we're just going to have to complicate everything. There's no great way to do that. I'm not going to put that in. That doesn't belong in level building. That's just a placeholder. What else? But that startup should be pretty high on the list. I guess would have been on here too. So yeah, let's tackle that. Yeah, we got the collision stuff in here. Gotta have walls and ceilings, object collisions, then we can do some kind of a spring arm for the camera. And that'll solve a lot of visual problems. And we need it anyway. Yeah, and we really need something like that, which is going to be similar to wall collisions. Yeah. Same as walls, basically. Oh, that is the same as walls, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's not the same. Right. So we're probably gonna do that, and then do that as a placeholder and that as the real thing. And currently we have some kind of shitty placeholder. And we also have that, what's that damn thing? Debug mode. Yeah, what is this thing? That might be an NPC or something. Or all the NPCs. Wait, hey, how did I just jump through it? Oh, I jumped over it. Let's see if we turn that off and turn on God mode. Whoa. What did I just do? Restart. Oh yeah, so I haven't used God mode in a while. It's we press the tilde key to toggle, well, the backtick key, then F2 for free camera look, and we gotta get closer to something to see the collision shapes. And we can do that on the NPCs too. Can we move them? What about this thing? That's okay, that's whatever that is there. It's we are running collisions against it, but it's not showing up anywhere in here. I think it might be something to do with the player's shape. So that's a bug we gotta sort out. So let's fix is it player? Is it the player NPC model? Okay. I do know what's drawing that code at least, or drawing that box. So if I search for debug draw, it's gonna highlight that. Oh, is it debug draw? Yeah, like that. So where is it? It's not that or that. It's where it's this. Yeah. So we are colliding with that. And so that's got to be in here somewhere, right? Or maybe could be in here. So where are collisions? Right here, huh? So that's object collisions. That's NPC collisions. Okay. But that's acting like an object collision. Cause you can stick to it sort of. Instead of like the NPCs, you kind of slide past them because they're cylinders. But yeah, let's see. The player is an NPC now, so we got to do if NPC equals game dot or equals player, continue. So I've got a feeling that was an object, and this is not going to help. But let's just see. I think we need that anyway. So debug draw on. Oh no, we went right through it, huh? Maybe. Let's do high jump and then nope, we're sticking to it. Yep, okay, that's definitely some kind of an object collision. What if we comment this out? Whoops. Like that. We also need to have NPCs collide with each other. Uh-oh, she's aggroed. Maybe we can kill her before she... Nope. Anyway, that's definitely an object collision. So I don't know why that worked. I don't know why that worked before. But anyway. Collisions between NPCs. Yeah, like that. Or some sort of avoidance algorithm. So like in the go.nav mesh thing, there is an avoidance option that keeps the NPCs separated, and you just say, I want them 1 meter apart or half a meter apart or whatever, and they'll always stay that far apart if they have this same AI or behavior setting. And the problem with it is it just burns CPU. It sucks. I mean, unless they've fixed it, it's unusable. Or, you know, maybe you can use it for about 3 NPCs, but you can't use it for most games. What else? So we got to figure out what that object is and why. Like, what could that be? Game objects. I think that's just stuff that gets loaded in. Oh, wait a second. We have to make, currently we make bounding box collision shapes for those. Or no, we just do this, huh? So it's basically just a square. So there's something at 0, 0 that's just, oh, that's just the root object, isn't it? I bet that's it. Like the scene object itself, but that shouldn't have, yeah, it shouldn't be getting a collision shape. It should be a null. But like, what if we do that as a test? So yeah. So it's just a coincidence. It has nothing to do with that green box. How am I always aggroing that one NPC? So yeah, go back to 0. Oh, I guess it does. Maybe it does have a collision shape, which is the terrain. Let's go see how that's actually loaded. So we go to scene.c. Where's, so there's load GLTF. There's collision mesh. What's this? That's a parameter. So when we call load GLTF from Lua, is it load GLTF? Yeah. So it's a root. We're calling it root. Let's look over here. Calling it root. It's edited is false. File path script and then collision mesh. So file path, no script, no collision mesh. Oh yeah, that would be a good one to go by. Whoop, God damn it. What is it? Well, we don't need, well, yeah, we'll look at scene.c. So where's load GLTF? Is it up here? Yeah. So collision mesh is null if we set that flag to false. So then over here in here, so if there's no collision mesh, we're gonna skip it. That should do the trick. Normally using that. Also to do use above NPC cylinder. Okay, that should solve it. Yep. No collisions there. All right, so we got that fixed. Let's close some of this shit. Let's just get rid of that. And what about the axes? Where's the regular axes? Oh yeah, right here. Let's just change that origin point to 0. And oh yeah, that's for the lights. Okay. Okay, so there's our axes, there's our sun vector. And there's our other lights. There should be one in there, yep. Oh yeah, there's our candle too. You gotta make the sun match the time of day. Like it says, 1953 down there in the corner. Go on. So it's like 20 hours, 8 p.m. Where's the sun? Down there, though. That ain't right, is it? I don't think so. Yeah, so the sun's moving too fast. It's not in sync with the clock. It's just whatever I coded in as a placeholder. So we gotta fix that. Look at that, she just went to the vampire mode. And so if you just walk into, currently, like if you just walk into an NPC with a weapon out, you aggro them. So like if I brush my right hand against her, that could aggro her. Maybe. What the? She just like fell down. What the fuck? I think something's just glitched. Okay, there, I hit her with my right hand and now she's attacking me. And also flipping back and forth to the dead animation. Let's see, we could do the, okay, I fixed that thing. So we did a little bit with collisions today. It's good to just stay familiar with all these bits of the code. Fix minor collision glitches, etc. All right, what's next? We got this agenda. We could do more stuff with stats. So when you equip a weapon, I think that's in here. Wheeled weapon, yeah. So so it just grabs the weapon stats and computes its length and stuff. But basically it sets, so it grabs the damage and the range, and doesn't it do something to I guess the range controls whether it's melee or ranged. For now at least. Yeah, then we have this functions like this to tell if it's ranged. So I think the logical thing would be to well, yeah, we could either, when you change weapons, we could pull the NPC stats to, well, the player stats, and well, yeah, no, the player is an NPC technically, so this applies to NPCs also, so we don't have any special treatment for the player. So we could either do it when you wield a weapon, then we just collect all the stats, so the weapon stats and the player stats, and just compute the damage parameters and everything like that, and just store them in this structure in the what is it, active weapon. Or anytime you change the NPC parameters, like if you go into the character screen and level up and raise your stats, that would be another good time to just store those parameters somewhere in this NPC structure. Anything that we need access to in real time. And then anything that's only done like when you actually hit an NPC, we could just grab the information from Lua at that time. Yeah. What? No, I'm not gonna go look at what you want. You're just trying to show me some bullshit. I know you. You're just gonna say, "Hey, I want more food" or something. I know you. You're gonna get. I don't know. This cat just eats a ton. Where does it all go? Hmm. Yeah, we gotta move. Guess we gotta mirror these in JSON or Lua, whatever. Or store them in Lua when we do a save game. Something like that. But we do need these for the health meters and shit. So so we need them in real time in C. Let's see, is there anything else we can move out to Lua? Nope. Nope, it's all there. Yeah, we pretty much need all that. So and then what about this stuff? Those are objects basically. Yeah, that's not going to change. Those can go to a separate, these can go in their own little thing. This is just for turn-based camera. I guess that'll just stay how it is. Any of this like this stuff here, maybe we'll just keep that. Maybe we'll move that to Lua. And just store colors in NPC. Just copy colors. Yeah, we could do that. And then the active, yeah, that would be in Lua. Yeah. Okay. Save state. I know we're gonna have to add a Lua string to save states. Like a JSON string. So that might end up, we might end up just putting everything into JSON for the save state. Oh, hey, it's Dita in the Rumble chat. Good morning, sir. So I'm just kind of looking over stuff I got to do. This floater thing, I'm tempted to just do that now. Oh yeah, we also got to do, let's see, what do we have? We have a coding thing or something. No, let's see. Match. Maybe this should just be in the README. So we have a clock. Something about time. We got time skip. I suppose that could also control. We have a time skip UI that also has a like a speed up time mode. At least for testing. Let's see. So real time. Geez, that's a big long list. Yeah, let's put this over here. Game clock. Then for turn-based, I don't know. Or whatever. No, the clock in turn-based, the clock will just be, it just won't be advanced in real time. That's all. Yeah, in turn-based, the clock will just be controlled by whatever, but it won't change in real time. Yeah. And then we're gonna have to do all the like, the season, latitude, all that stuff. Moon position. Hopefully we can do a better job than I did in Godot, which was a pain in the ass using its system. Like I had to have everything revolve around the player's position instead of having the Earth revolve around the sun and all that and all that the way it should be. Let's see. We clean up these bookmarks. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do want to work on that thing. Let's see, we've got Blender scripts in here. Let's put that up here. Let's see. Let's see, compositing. We got all that there. So I guess that'd be like an asset export helper, I guess, and need something to shortcut to mark assets for Blender libraries. Yeah. So get that out of there. Just put a little thing here about Blender. All right. Let's go play with that for a minute. So if we pull up our skeleton, yeah, the crown was a good example of this because we've got all these different So we got to bake these three things, and is that showing us the images? So does Shift F10 switch between those? It does, yeah. So oh, I deleted those because they were temporary. Right. So just for a test, we could just combine these or something. I don't know. So what does compositing do? You can add images. We have to add a node tree first. I've never used this. We have to use nodes first of all. This is probably not what I want to use. So can I just pick an image here? Like, yeah, like that. And then we can add another image like that. Let's pick the, I don't know, the, how about that? Or maybe we just break that up into pieces. Let's see, we can do a color. We can separate colors. And what does this go to? Like, is this something we see when I hit render? So like, what if I disconnect? Or yeah, okay, yeah, that's that. So if I disconnect that, what if I just connect this to that? What do we get? F12. It does that too. Let me just stick that off on my other screen and see if it changes if I, like, what if I connect this to it instead? Yeah, okay, that updates right away. So yeah, we kind of play around with this. All we need to do is, what is it? Mix color, combine color. So we're just gonna need something like this. Like say these were three different images coming in, the occlusion, roughness, and metal images. We would just plug them into this, plug that into there, and we get the same image. We get the correct image back out here. But I want to do that in a script. I don't think there's any use for this compositor thing. But if there's a way to just like create a compositor, I don't know, how do we do that? So there's render layers, there's composite. That's like what does that mean? Like, can I just add another one? Let's see. We can also add something in one of these. Wait, what the hell? Oh, god damn it. No, I don't want to do that. There, yeah, I want to combine those into one area. Then we can make this, would that be an image editor, I guess? Yeah. And then how do we get the view from this? Is it in here? Viewer node. So it's not letting me view anything, or do I have to press home? No, that's it. It's a viewer node, but do I have to do this to decide what I'm viewing? View image annotations, render slots. Maybe viewer node is not what I'm looking for. Render result. So let's hide that toolbar. So that's gonna be that, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So so I guess we can also add some kind of a viewer node, right? Composite viewer file output. That might be what we want. So let's add one of each of these things. So we'll call it tmp slash test1.png, and we'll just hook that up to it and that, and let's see what we get. Oh, we can just view it right in here also. That's kind of handy. And so this could be, what do we call it? Viewer node, right? So we could actually just hook up render layers to this, and we don't have to care about that. If we look at, what is it, render result, it's going to be, well, we have to render again. But it should show up in both places. Yeah. Close that. So we just go over here, press home. Is it shift home? Yeah, home, that's good. We can just zoom in on them. Yeah, so that's render result. That's viewer node. We can turn down the alpha. That doesn't do anything. And then we got the file output. So let's make it look like that. Then let's see what I've got in my temp files. Let's see. It's in a folder called test1.png. Oh, right, because that's the base path. Okay, so we'll just change that back to TMP, and here's what it looks like. So that's the, what do we have to do to render that or update it? Reset node. What was I just looking at? Oh yeah, this thing. All right, so let me delete that folder. And I want it to rewrite that file. Wait, so we can have multiple inputs. Oh, and then it would save multiple outputs, right? So like we could add another one, like that. We could call it, we'll just say diffuse. How about diffuse yellow? No, not yellow. There's no yellow. What am I thinking? Green. Then we add a color separate node, and wait, where? Oh, it's color mix. Yeah, separate color. That into there. Put the green into that. Make it so we can see. So that should write out 2 images here. And what do I have to do to actually write that file? Do I have to hit render or what? No, that's not very useful. Use node format, save as render. I don't know. Color manager. Oh, that's literally for the color here. All right, let's just hit F12. Then we're looking for some files to show up here. Okay, there they are. All right, so we got that and that. So that's the green channel, and that's the part of the ORM. And we have to press render to do this. So there's, I don't know, is there some other way to do this? And you might notice I haven't saved this file yet because I don't want to keep this. Just fucking around here. Also, like these have a 003 for some reason. So why is that? If I render again, do I get a 4? Nope, it just updates, just overwrites the same ones. So I have no idea what the logic is for that. So so maybe if we could create one of these in a script and just render this stuff without rendering the actual scene, it might be useful. What about render settings over here? Or to be scene settings. Image sequence. I don't know. I don't know. What about this? What if we delete that and that? And so if I press F12, it just does that. Okay, so if I bring that back, I press F12, we get that. I hook that back up. Maybe I disconnect that instead. F12. Okay, so I guess we want to make a script that will just create a compositor node tree, and it's just gonna take these 3 images that we gotta select. I guess we want to select these images over here, or just have it find them, maybe, for whatever object you have selected. And then you got to run this script, and it's going to go and just create some temporary compositor nodes, just taking these 3 images, putting them into a combined color, and writing them to a file output. And then it's gonna basically press F12 for us, and we're gonna see that, and it's gonna either we have to save it, or it's just automatically gonna save it as like the file name with ORM extension. Hey, morning here, kinda. How's it going? Oh, indeed it says, I finished my last bill review a moment ago. Don't tell my boss. Um, great resolution. Great resolution on Rumble today. Woohoo. Yeah, so I'm streaming at I just increased my bit rate from 2,000 to 3,000 yesterday. Pretty much this time yesterday morning, and I just left it there. Um, Not having any internet problems or anything, um, so if it looks good, we'll just keep doing it that way. And I could bump it up more, but like I mentioned, I don't want it taking up more space on my hard drive. Totally believe it's 4.5 megabits today. Well, it's actually 3 megabits, but I guess Rumble is giving you 4.5 megabits and just, you know, it's up rendering it to 4.5, I guess. So it's just taking up more of your bandwidth than if it would just pass my stream through to you directly, you would be only using 3 megabits. Not that it matters. Oh, it's only money, right? Oh yeah, they have so 720p is 2.8 megabits. I don't know. I wonder what mine is doing. Let's see, 344, 110. I'm looking at my network monitor and it's fluctuating. Um, the, the upload is always constant, but the download is always fluctuating. So the upload is about, for me, the upload is about 8 megabits per second. No, six and a half. Yeah. It's like 6,500K because I'm going to YouTube and Rumble. And it's like 3,000 kilobits for the video, plus there's the audio, which is a couple hundred. Okay, so the download speed seems to be about looks like it's giving me 720p, 2.8 megabits. So let me just raise my Oh wait, I've got the YouTube one also. Um that's at 360p. Hey,
What?
um
Hi, everybody. Sorry about that.
Yep. Let's see.
Oh, Gracie wants to say hi, too. What you doing? Sorry. Did they hear that?
Let's see, where were we? Yeah, I'm just checking the bandwidth. All right, so we got Rumble going at 4.5 megabits, and my download speed is still about what is that? That's about 600K, so that's yeah, that's about 4.5 megabits. So if I change that down to 720p, we should see it drop. Well, it's spiking. Now I can't see what the hell it's doing. I can't show this on my OBS screen because it's not movable. Yeah, okay, so then it dropped down. Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna put that to 360 for monitoring. All right. Yeah, so what can I do with this? Yeah, I guess I'm checking in over there on what Rumble is doing, and it is it's raising the bandwidth from 3 megabits to 4.5. And you know, it's adding nothing. It's I'm sure it's degrading the quality because every time you resample, you degrade the quality. Yeah, so this thing here, let's just make some notes. Whoops. Yeah. No, not there. There. Let's see, compositor. Script to create temporary compositor nodes. So we would want images for image nodes for ORM going into combine colors node. Yeah, that would be in Python because that's Blender's scripting language. Okay, then into a file output node. Whoops, damn it. And then into composite. Let's see. Image nodes for RM. Combine colors. Color. And then into composite. And we don't want no scene node. No scene node, which renders the 3D scene. Slow, waste of time. And then we hit F12. See the image and save it. Script could automate that too. Yeah. Use file output node if needed or useful. Okay, so automate rendering. It's not really rendering, but you hit F12. And it's saving. Or just use pure script functions instead of compositor if that's simpler. Okay, so we figured out what we want to do there. Let's just revert that. Yep, nothing there now. Okay, so and what is all this? Okay, that's called render layers. And no render layers node. Which does the 3D render normally. Was that a robe? Did I miss a robe day? Nah, wait, no, did I? Oh yeah, I did. I just sketched out a cape. I could have sworn I put colors on this. Well, anyway, let's see. Turn that off so you can kind of see it. And it would have to be yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, I guess. Let's see, how's it look in material view? Oh, that's too bright. And then for the robe, I was thinking, wait, what's that? Oh, that's the ring. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the last thing I was working on. But I was a little puzzled about how I'm gonna handle that. Yeah, I guess we got to do something just for the regular, for the regular human models with skin. We got to add rings around their fingers. And I guess we might have to have something in the UI, in the character UI, where you can just click on the ring over an inventory and just tweak the size of it, just for display purposes, because we're never gonna automatically do a good enough job. That's what I'm thinking. So you can change the size of it, and we don't want to make the game code too fancy, but yeah, we could have separate items for the rings and stuff, and they could be worn by anyone, and they have like magical powers or whatever. Yeah, Lich Alert is almost complete. Yeah, we're basically just adding bling at this point. We gotta retopo this too. Well, we gotta I got to do some detailing on it. Then we'll retopo it and, well, probably not too much detail. We'll just rough it out, get it in the game, and then add more detail later. Because yeah, that's always the way to go. So yeah, yeah. Then what was I doing over here? Just looking at this. Yeah. Also, we gotta have a male version of the animations. Hmm. So yeah, we gotta have like male skeleton and female skeleton poses. You know, feet further apart. For the female one, you gotta have like the hips out, chest out. Maybe we can get this so that the skeleton, we can get it so the lich, so they'll have the same exact bones, then they can use the same animation files. Um, yeah. We'll try to do that. So yeah, I just want to get this guy roughed out. I want to get a regular male character in there, kind of a Dracula, kind of a Dracula looking dude. Also with some period attire, and we'll just get all three of them in there. Then we can work on making the animations interchangeable and shit like that. And I think yeah, we want to do add-on fangs at some point. So those will be treated like kind of like rings or a crown. We just add on fangs as a separate object, just glued to the jawbone. Well, the skull, the upper jaw. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I want to mess with right now. Just kind of going over stuff on my list, cleaning up my list. Um, hmm. The graveyard and catacombs, we could have something like that. We could have the same one be in the 2042 and 1742 versions for now. Just like share the same graveyard with the same underground catacombs. Well, that's where your Lich Lord could be hanging out. Let's see. Let's take a look at that menu thing. Wait, oh, it's UI gen menu and UI context menu. Yeah. So let's see if we can merge these into one file. Let's see, I'm just making a couple of notes in here. Let's see, let's just say note. There's something. Oh yeah, we're done with that. Let's see. That's aggro. Where would that go? Let's just call that a test. Okay. All right, let's attempt to merge these now. So that's got to come over. What about close? Where's that used? So it's also used if you click on it. All right, so in the context menu, if you click on something, it always counts as input consumed, I think, because we don't want to be clicking in the scene also when you click something in there. Let's see. Right click. If I click here, it's gonna. Wait, I meant to be in turn based. So if we right click and then click somewhere. Oh, it's not working. Let's just try again. There's something very glitched there. I meant to do turn based. So right click, click something. No, something's glitched. So I can't really figure this out. Okay, but that does make the NPC walk. It's just pause while we have this open. You click there and then escape, he walks. Yeah. So we gotta move that stuff around. I don't think it'll hurt to set input consumed for the regular menus also. So I'm just making sure we can merge these. Now the other thing I might rather do, see, I want to get out of here in about 20 minutes. So maybe instead of getting into this, we could do that this afternoon. But maybe we could just make a little test level. So how do we do this? Do we have the graveyard scene? Yeah, right there. So for this one, we export that. That's just the scenery, and we got this ground layer. Which one? We've got objects, so we don't really need that for a. We don't really need that for a title screen level. What do we need? We're gonna need a collision shape too for the ground, which could be just a plane. What is it here? It's this thing. And but I know we've got multiple collision layers. Oh, it's terrain. That's what we do. So we've got multiple collision shapes here that we use for terrain. And I kind of forget what I did to export them. I could do file import. Where's GLTF? And yeah, we've got that. And it's 1 kilobyte. There's probably a binary part too. Let's see what just got imported. This, okay. So it's all of those combined. So that makes me think that I just did probably just joined them like this, or Control J, and then export. No, it doesn't like that. All right, so let's make a new. We got to make a new level. We're just gonna have one. It's just gonna be like a retarded placeholder level with a just a square plane. We're gonna export it as let's see, how is this? What do we have on this? Does it have a texture or anything? Material. It's got the ground texture. Okay, so we'll import that from this file. We'll just copy it over. And yeah, let's do it. So okay, new. Don't save. Let's see. Let's look at our asset library, which is here. We got concrete. We could just use that. So let's just delete this. Add a plane. Scale it up 20 times, let's say. Drop that onto it. Yep, that works. I guess we'll have to tweak the UVs maybe. We could just leave it like that for now as a test. Let's see, we'll call it. Doesn't really matter what we call it though. We can just save this as okay, levels title screen 1. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do it that way. Whoops. Let's go fix it. Then we'll just drop that in there. What is this thing complaining about? Let's just drop that onto it. Try to reload it. Make sure it loads up correctly. Doesn't complain. Why does it have the iron fence texture in here? That must be in here for some reason. Here. What the hell? No, I don't know. That's weird. But who cares? Let's just export it. So GLTF. We've got one for levels, I think. We got one for terrain also. Let's see, for levels, I think we just do not skinned. Maybe it's this one. Selected objects, data. Okay, this is for the ground. So here, let's go look at this again. What do we have for the other levels? So we got to have that. So it's got to be SM title screen 1 dash ground COL in all caps. Yes. We'll standardize this convention soon, because this is a bit cumbersome. Okay, so that's that. And then we got to do another one. It'll be, I guess we'll use this, but we don't want skinning. I guess it doesn't matter though. So what's the other one gonna be? Just plain. Just like that. And it's gonna include a material. Yep. With keep original. Yep. Okay, we'll just save that, and then I guess we go over here. Where do we actually load the? Where do we load the scene? Let's just search for load level. It's got to be called from somewhere. Okay, this search is kind of flaky. Let's just try one more time from here. Load level. Oh, it's not finding anything. All right, we'll just go over to our terminal then. Oh, start in the tech demo. Okay. All right, so here, let's go over to, no, let's just, we'll just find it from here. Games, tech demo, Lua, startup. And then it's gonna be, .gltf. So we're following the same pattern as that one actually. Like that. All right, let's see if that works. What couldn't it find? Oh, it's probably looking for these files too. Let's see, main Lua line 53, what's that? Something is calling that from, what is it, line 87? No, something in there. What the hell? How does C interact with a GLTF file? It just loads. There's a Raylib function. There's a library called CGLTF, and somebody did the hard work to load that file. It parses the JSON. It loads a bunch of binary data. It moves shit around. Yeah, it just does a bunch of work. And then Raylib takes that and moves stuff around again to put it into its structures. So is CGLTF, it's a bunch of functions, yeah. It's we could look at it if you want, but it's built into, it's included in Raylib in the source externals folder. It's one of those single file C libraries. Ah, great. I don't want to code it. Yeah, it's nice. You don't have to. I'm thinking about doing a custom version of the Raylib wrapper for it, though. Because I'm coming up with more and more things that I want to do a little different from Raylib. So, yeah, what is the major malfunction here? Something is not getting loaded. This one should work, right? So we're walking around the catacombs, okay. Oh, you know what we need? We need lights. That's why we need to export that that Python. Let's see, we gotta open our script, which is this one, right? And we gotta have lights. So let's just file append. We'll just copy them over from the catacombs. Lights. Just those two? Okay. Oh, and let's get rid of that one. Whoops. Delete. Oh yeah, and these are just in order, right? Let's call that ground. Okay, so we just save that and we gotta run this. How do we do that again? I think it's Alt P. Isn't that in here somewhere? Oh yeah, run script. Objects not found. Oh, we gotta have an objects collision with nothing in it. Or do we have to put our lights in it? Yeah, we do. Okay, yeah, I knew there was something like that. Okay, Alt P. Looks like it worked. Now let's see if, oh wait, we gotta go edit our, we gotta change this back to title screen. See if that works now. Nope. What else am I forgetting? So we're expecting a table here. Let's just trace this back. So get sorted keys. So when we load a level, we're loading the lights. So let's go take a look at those. They should be in levels, title screen 1 objects. No, it should be SM title screen 1 objects. Oh, yeah, I didn't name my Blender file right. Okay, so let's just delete that. Let's go get everything named correctly. Here, we can save this. Come over here, rename it SM. And then back to Blender. Open that one. Alt P. Back to here. So it's yeah, SM. And let's just delete that backup file. Okay, now it's gonna work. So we need some better error checking in there, by the way. So yeah, we've got, so that just started right up, right? Bam. Not having to load all those models. Start a new game, we're in here with just this crap. The light is in a bad place. Wow, there's all kinds of graphic glitches here. Like, see the the lighting is very fucked. It's got those concentric circles. You can see there's some dithering, I think, but it still looks like shit. And just give me a minute to admire how bad this looks. We're trying to make a vampire sim that doesn't suck, but this sucks. Like this lighting here sucks. What is the position of this light? It's probably at 0, 0. That's the problem. Yeah, so let's just move that up to here and rerun that. Save this to, we don't need to re-export the GLTF because there's no lights in that. It still looks fucked. It's just as bad, if not worse. What the fuck? I mean, we could move the sun up, but I don't think it matters. We could move this over here. What position is that at? It's like 7 meters high. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's look at the light details. I don't know. Let's do that again. No, it's still fucked. Well, we got to work on our lighting system a lot anyway. So let's just assume it's a problem with that. Anyway, the important thing is that we start on a blank scene so it loads up faster. And then we got to load the real scene. Wait, what am I doing there? So we got to start there. Oh yeah, we got to put red lights in the, we got to give them red eyes, yeah. I think we're going to use emission textures for that. Although we, like, yeah, so if you're a different vampire and you see the Lich with the red glowing eyes, yeah, we could put we put one red light just in front of his eyes, and that would light up the area around him a little bit. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. So if it's pitch black and you just got this Lich with the glowing red eyes and a little bit of red light, reflecting off the walls, yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, let's see, the main thing here is, so when we start a game now, where's our new game function? Is that down? Yeah, down here. So we gotta run some Lua to load the correct level. So let's see what happens when you change levels. It runs a script with some Lua code. So that would be in scripting.c. And what is it? It's just run string. So let's go find where we use that. Where's the part where you interact with an object? Oh, well, whatever. I don't know. But we just do script run string. Let's see. Back here. So I do script run string Lua state, and then we just gotta copy this command over there from here. We want this command. All right, and let's just change those to single quotes and test to do this should be control this from startup.lua. Well, actually, let's just put that right in a function. We'll call it what do we call it? we'll just call it new game, real time. Oh, let's see. Let's just do that. We'll do that as a test for now. Whoops. This will be new game, turn-based. So we'll do that. Yeah, maybe for the turn-based mode, we'll just do this for now. No, we'll do graveyard for now. All right, yeah, this is a good test here. So we're just gonna run that from here. No, actually, we're gonna say, no, shit, I don't know. Let's see, if game.realtime, do this, else do that. Yeah, it's ugly, but whatever. Test. All right, you think that'll work? If that works, I'm getting out of here. If it doesn't work, yeah, I'm still getting out of here. Let's see. What's the problem here? Oh, because this is running. This is always running every time, right? Even when we first start the game. Shit. Well, let's see. There's is title screen would be true. Yeah. So the first time, no, let's see. Now that's truly immortal. Oh, what did Squishy do? Hang on a second. Let's see. Say bool first time equals okay, so let's see, if not at first time come on there, is that gonna work? No, because no, so we gotta add a first time. We gotta add that there. Then we gotta add that to our here somewhere. And then we gotta update every place we call it. So let's see. That's first time. Yep. And then wait. Where's this? False, and well, you know what I mean. True, false. Is there anywhere else? Let's just do that again. through. It's got 2 parameters, 2 parameters. Okay, I think we got them all. That should work. Alright, so hopefully this time it loads the graveyard. Yep, it's loading all these or catacombs, I mean. Yep. And if we go out back to the title screen, we keep that for now, and we go to turn-based. This should be in the graveyard. It takes a few seconds to load, and yep, there we are. Alright, so that's some some startup code out of the way. So what's that? Let's see. Oh, we gotta do this too. Okay, title screen. Set title screen level. Bare bones placeholder, whatever. Then we gotta do this again. Yeah, I do want to. Oh yeah, I see. So that's there. Title screen level. Yep. Title screen level. Oh, also, wait, I want to change one more thing. Not there, there. I just want the graveyard for both of them. Just wanted to test that we can do different levels. Whoops, that's gonna be in the other one though. So let's amend that, add this to it, commit. Then we go back here. Oh well, we already got that open. Let's just update that. Yep. So we'll just say the same thing here. And run it one more time. Okay, so that loads up pretty quick. New game, starting in the graveyard this time. There we go. And that will take us to the catacombs, and we'll have to add some more portals between levels. And we'll have to handle the water better. Anyway, that's it for now. I gotta do some other chores and shit. So, see you guys later, about 4 if you're still around. And if not, see you tomorrow. Oh, I gotta read what you said about Squishy though. Squishy spent half a day last week on lighting the inside of his tent area. I thought it looked great as is. It seemed to me it only matters if the player has to search something in there. Otherwise, it's just aesthetics. Oh yeah, I remember why, because it's like, yeah, this area was under a tent, and because of the way lighting works in game engines, where you have a directional light like the sun, it just shines down, and wherever it hits some shadow casting object like the tent roof, it just stops the light and creates a black shadow underneath that, and there's no light coming in from the sides. And he started looking into it, and he realized that that's just a big problem with game engines in general. And the only way I know of around it would be either you have a higher ambient lighting where everything just has a glow to it, basically. then you can't have any truly black areas in the level. Or you could like put a little light in there, just like a fake light around the. You could put like maybe a spotlight or a couple of point lights around it, around that area to just make it look like the sun is shining in on the sides. um, if it's a tent that's open on four sides, then you got to have lights on at least all four sides. And then they're going to be casting little shadows. Well, you could just turn off the shadows on them though, but yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Let's just leave it there. He tried to fix it by making the ground a lighter color, which affected the outdoor floor color too. Yeah, yeah. Yep. No, I think the way I've generally solved that issue is I don't make the shadows pitch black. I make them like 75% or something. So it doesn't completely cover up the color of whatever. You know what I mean? But that might not work either for this. Because it's an outdoor level, but you want to have indoor or semi-indoor parts. Yeah, it's just really tough to do in games. That would be an interesting thing to fuck around with in this engine, especially when we got to deal with lighting again pretty soon. Love the shadows on the lich. It just works. Yeah, see, those are baked shadows basically. I think some of them might be real time, but it's mostly the ambient occlusion, I think. We can take a look at them real quick. Then I'm out of here. What's this? Mail? Oh. Yeah, that's just some bullshit. Alright, so the lich shadows. Yeah, so there's the dark shadow behind him. Then you got all this. Yeah, so most of what you're seeing here is ambient occlusion, but some of the darker areas are where the light just isn't shining on them. Whoops. Like the empty eye sockets there. That's part of that is shadows from the sun. Yeah, the spine really works great, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, anyway, I'm out. Take care. Wait, do we want to raid anyone? There's so much to do on here. Is anybody streaming? John Thunder. I just raided him last night. Alright. He's streaming if you guys want to watch him. But I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here. So, peace out.